Okay, so let's start today's lesson. So we're going to continue with our child education unit. So today's first character is 少. Now, 少, this one, the original meaning of this character is actually for naming. It's a name of music that said, it's a music composed by Emperor Shun. Okay, so this is like a far like back thousands of years ago. The first few Chinese emperors, okay, called Shun. So it was said that this is referred to music composed by this emperor, okay, 叫少. And so therefore, sometimes they use this character to refer to ancient music in general. Okay, and sometimes because of that, sometimes they use this one to mean beautiful. Okay, so this is the origin of this character. So this one, it's usually just meant to refer to that thing, sometimes used for naming places, mountains, and sometimes people use it in people's name. And there's not much any other use actually. So this one, on the left hand side is yin. Yin means sound, means music. So that means that this is related to music. Okay, and then the right hand side is the character called 赵. 赵. 赵 means sound, means 感召, means 感召. 感召 means that what does it means? This 感召means has influential, I think, if you translate it. Okay, 有感召力, that's a very influential. And so combine these two, and that means that it's a piece of music and it's very influential. Okay, so this is to refer to music composed by that emperor. Okay, so this is 少. Next one, 奴. Looks like nobody's. Hold on. I need to click that. Okay, so 奴. Let me get in the WeChat group. I'm gonna just say a thing. So 奴, okay. 奴. 奴 means exert effort. Okay, exert effort. Put forth strength. Now, particularly means that that you exert so much effort that your veins bulge up, like that kind of thing. It's actually referred to that. So it really means that you really put out your full strength, that kind of thing. Okay, it's called a 奴. Okay, 奴. Because it's that, it's veins bulge out and all that stuff. So it also has a meaning of protruding and protruding bulge, that kind of thing. So for example, 努努嘴, 努言努嘴. 努嘴, that means you are kind of you bulge up your mouth. Okay, and so usually it's you hint at something, things, that kind of thing. Okay, let's take a look at this character. So this one, obviously, because you're put forth strength, there's a character part is 力 on the bottom. See, 力 on the bottom, okay? And on the top is the character for 奴, okay? For 奴. Now, 奴 is in ancient times referred to slaves. So basically, it's people that serve as servant, right, for the master, okay? And so put these two together. It's strength, and it's some people meant to serve, right? And so put this together to mean that put out your full strength and do work. Okay. So that's the character 奴. Okay. So this is a very common words. For example, 努力 努力 it's a very common word. That means you are work hard, okay, diligently, try your best. Okay, that's called 努力. Next one, 仗. Okay, 仗 means originally means holding a weapon. Then also means rely on, and also guard of honor. This is like 仪仗队. For example, guard of honor that oftentimes those it's a military unit, but they are not go onto the battlefield doing, but they are for representing a country, like other foreign countries leader came and you just for welcoming and for show off your for your country's strength, and also as well as to show respect for that foreign leadership, right? And so you put out guard of honor. Okay, so that's called 仪仗. 仪仗. And also it means battle. Simply means war and battle. Okay, so for example, 打仗. 打仗. That means fighting in a battle. Let's take a look at this character itself. Okay, so this is on the left hand side. You can see there's a person right here standing there, right? So on the right hand side is a picture of a person holding something. Okay, holding something. That's that character pronounced as 仗. 仗 means and hands holding something. Now put it as a person, so that means a person holding something. Okay, and because that it also means rely on. Okay, rely on, right? 屏障, 倚仗 仗势欺人. This is rely on and do rely on something to do something. Okay, and also because this is like holding stuff, and therefore this holding a weapon to fight. So it means war, means battle. Okay, so that's 仗. Next one, 读. 读 means wooden tablets or slips, wooden tablets or slips for writing in ancient times. Okay, so if you know that in ancient times, before China invented paper, okay, the writing system is mainly put on bamboo strips or wooden strips. Okay, and then they use strings to tie them together. And so books in China, the books, they are those bamboo strips and wooden strips, right? And then use strings to tie them together. So therefore, that's why in Chinese, in Asian text, they read from top to bottom. Okay, from top to bottom. This is because you're holding those books, right? The books basically is a bunch of bamboo strips like connected by by string, so you kind of roll it up. That's the whole book is a roll of those bamboo strips. Okay, and so when you read those books, you're holding on one end, and then you gradually open up, and then on the other hand, you gradually roll it in. Okay, and so this is how you read the book, and therefore in Chinese, the ancient Chinese text is read from top to bottom and from right to left. Okay, so that's because the book, how the book was made. And so the wooden pieces, the strips that you write your text on, that's called a du. Okay, so use this character. Okay, du. And so therefore, so because of that, so du means book. Okay, means literature. Means book in general. Okay, for example, 史读, 史读, that means historical works. Okay, historical literature like history books. Okay, let's say take a look at this character. Okay, now. So the left-hand side is a character called a pian. Okay, pian, that means that's one strip called a pian. Okay, so this is pian is a bamboo strip or a wooden strip. Okay, and then on the right-hand side is a character called mai. Mai means sell, means show off, means show off. Okay, and so. Why use that? This is because in ancient times, most people are illiterate. Okay, illiterate, cannot read, and so therefore, if a person can read and write, that is something that is you can pretty much boast and show off and be very proud. Okay, and oftentimes. If you can write, read and write, just by having that skill, and you can actually sit in the marketplace and help a lot of people. So at that time, people, for example, people who were illiterate, they need to, for example, write a letter to some relatives. They went out far away, and you want to send a letter to them. But you can't read, you can't write. So what do? You go to the market. You go to the market and find a person who can do that, and tell them what you want to say, and they will write it down for you, and then find the postman to send this letter. Right. So the person in the other end received that letter, and he cannot read. So what he do? He will do the same thing. Go to the market, find those people who can read. And ask them what is the letter said. Okay, so this is how it goes, and so therefore, why this one has a selling over there? This is because in ancient times, be able to read and write is a kind of a skill that's pretty much is a merchandise that you can buy and sell. Okay, so this is 读. Next one. 尊 means earnestly, sincerely, okay, sincere, royal. So this is talk about your heart, your sincere heart. Okay, so usually this means as a adjective to mean that you're advising, you're talking with that kind of heart. Okay, for example, 尊切 尊切 尊问 尊问 that means you are earnestly ask. Okay, from bottom of your heart. Okay, so let's take a look at this character. Now this one goes with this talking head, talking face, obviously, because it's referring to talking, right? And then on the right hand side is the character called 蠢. Okay, now the original 蠢 is different from the one that we have right now. Okay, so the over here is the first one right there. So that's rather complicated. The right hand part is originally called 蠢. Now 蠢 has a meaning of very familiar with the situation. Okay, and so there's a so this means that there's a probably an elderly, much wiser person who has very familiar with the situation is advising something somebody is younger. Okay, from bottom of their heart. So that's what this means. Okay, now, but later they changed the words. Okay, they changed using another words called 享. Okay, but 享 has a meaning of 受用. That means receiving, receiving offerings, receiving blessings. That's that kind of meaning. Okay, and so and then of course that this is emphasize the receiving end of giving advice, right? Okay, so that's it. 尊. Okay, 尊. Next one. 会. 会 means instruct, teach, or induce. Okay, 会. And let's take a look at that character. So again, this is because it's advising, and so it has the talking face right here on the left, right? And then on the right hand side is the character called 会. Okay, and 会, that part 会 has the meaning of dark and muddy. So unclear. Okay, unclear. That has that meaning. Now, of course, this does not mean that getting things muddy and unclear. Actually, it means the opposite. It means advising so that the person will not be, muddy and unclear in their mind, in their heart. Okay, so become clear in their mind, in their heart. So that's what this character means. Okay. All right. So let's go to the next one. 朝. Okay, so this one, when you pronounce as 朝, that means morning. Okay, that means morning. Means morning. And because of that, sometimes it refers to day. Okay, to refers day. A day means 一朝. Okay, so it either refers to as a day or as morning. Okay, now let's take a look at it. Why is that? Okay, so this is actually a very interesting character. Come on, why is it so slow? Let's do that again. I don't know why it's so slow. Huh? It's strange. Okay. So why is referred to day and in the morning? Oh, it's coming. All right. So, and you can see that the very early character of this thing they found on oracle bones is it's a picture of a sun came out of grassland. Okay, so looks like a sun is coming out and then from a grassland. So they put a lot of small grass over there. Okay, and so they use a picture to draw the scene of sun coming out from grassland. Okay, and then on the there also a like new moon right there. So to refer to that, in very at dawn, in early days before the daybreak, the sun is just come out, and so if the moon is still there. At that moment, not only you can see the sun coming out, but you can also see clearly the moon over there in the sky. Okay, so that's why there's a moon right there. Okay, so they basically use a picture of dawn to mean that's morning. Okay, now of course later on, they basically got rid of the grasses. Okay, they left the moons and the sun. Okay. They left the moon and sun, and then they left 2 pieces of glass over there. Okay, so that's how the character evolved. So this is called 招 招. So that's pronounced as 招 means morning. Now, the second pronunciation is Second pronunciation is 朝. What? Strange. Okay, so I gotta find a way to fix. So the second pronunciation is 朝. Now, when you pronounce it 朝, that means dynastic government, which means the emperor's court. Okay, means that, or simply means the dynasty, means that emperor's dynasty. Okay, 朝 朝廷. For example, you refer to the Tang Dynasty as 唐朝. Okay, and refer to emperor's court as 朝廷. So 上朝, that means the government officials going to the imperial court to discuss with the emperor. Okay, so that's 朝. So when you say 朝, that means the imperial government or the dynasty. Okay, so 这是朝. Next one, 西. Let's take a look at how many characters. I think that's the last one. Okay, so 西 Xi means sunset, dusk, evening, night. Okay, means that. Because it's end of the day, so it also means last period. Okay, also means last period. It also means the night tide, the evening tide. Okay, so let's take a look at this character. So now this one, you can see basically it's a moon. Okay, the character it's a picture of moon. Okay, and so this character is actually it's the original character for moon. Okay, for moon, but later on they use another character to specifically to refer to moon, and then use this one to refer to as night or evening. And so why use the moon to mean evening? That's very obvious, right? That's so obvious. So of course, evening time, night time, that means that's moon in the sky. So they use a picture of moon to refer to as evening and night. Okay, so this is called a 西. Now let's go back to take a look at the sentence. So, 少弩仗毒，尊惠朝夕. So this is about child education, right? So, 少弩仗毒, 少弩仗毒. So that means they are. Hold on. Let me make sure I say it right. Okay, right here. Yeah, 少弩仗毒. Okay, so this means, all right, so here we go. 手少弩仗毒，这个少 that I explained to you, that means the original Shun Emperor's music, right? So also means beautiful. So 少弩, that means that this is 少. Sometimes they use this character for referring to 少年. So for example, that actually referring to a person's younger age, younger period, like teenage years or something. Okay, so 少弩, that means in the teenage years. Okay, when a person is young, the person is work really hard to learn. So that's what 少弩 means. Okay, 少弩仗毒. 仗 means that rely on, right? Lean on what? Lean on 毒. So 毒 means, I explained to you, 毒 means that is the writing strips, right? So over here, so actually just referring to as books. So they rely on books. Rely on what? Rely on studying. Rely on, getting knowledge. So this is what means that the teenagers, the young people that works really hard to learn knowledge and rely on knowledge. Okay, 尊会朝夕, that means 尊会. That means the teacher is advising students so that their mind become clear. Okay, they develop critical thinking. Okay, and 朝夕, that means morning and evening. So that means from all day long, the teacher is advising and teaching those children from the bottom of their heart. Okay, so that's what this sentence means. All right, so now let's go to our routine. We're gonna go through the practice, and also I'm gonna go through today's study for the common idioms, the poems, and Chinese classics. Okay, so let's go getting there. So first of all, it says I have 16 already learned character has not finished yet. So I'm gonna quickly finish that. So 烈虐脸生这是汉昏浅载掠或赃偷伪烧并只是泄烈 Okay. So now let's start let me make sure that make this not so loud. Okay. Now, so let's start. So from every day you should see this character, see this button. Okay. 学新汉字. So learn new characters. Okay. So you're gonna click that, and then it will present the new characters for you to learn. Okay, so this is a 早. I'm gonna just click through it. Okay, so this is because it's not gonna. So for you, you probably need to just click that. So because everybody's progress is different, it's kind of hard for you to kind of just follow along with my along with my webinars or web lessons. So you guys just using this feature to learn new characters according to your own pace. Okay. So I set up to learn 8 characters a day. So this is let's say 回早侧毛臭便招区潮
秀
秀
回
回 Okay, and then after that, it means review all the words I learned in the past. So here, I need to go through 16 of them. I just make it short for the lesson. Otherwise, it's taking too long. So, but for you, you need to practice and review 100 characters at least every single day, so that you can remember all the ones you learned before. Okay, not forgetting them. Okay, so here I set it as 16, so we can go through very quickly. Okay, so it's a 饭, this is 吃, this is 料,
葱
夺
线
线
饶
复this is 令会求愁朴昌旺必饭 Okay, now I just got through all the ones that I need to review. Okay, so play music and all that. So next one is recommends the common idiom for me to learn. So I set up to 4 words. Them. So the first one is 见义勇为. Okay, 见义勇为. 见, of course, is you see. Okay, see what? 义 means righteous things. Okay, something, a situation is presented for you to do a righteous thing. Okay, 勇为, 勇 means brave, 为 means doing it. So you see a situation that that present an opportunity for righteousness, and then you have the courage to just do it. That's what this means. 见义勇为. Okay. Usually you see a place, you see a situation where that somebody was being bullied, or things like that, and you come out and you do the right thing to uphold justice. Okay, so that kind of thing. 叫见义勇为. Next one. 脱颖而出. 脱颖而出. Now, 脱 means so. If you forgot the meaning of this character, you can just simply click it. Okay, so 脱 means like peel off, separate. Okay, separate oneself from, escape from. So that means you're getting away from something. Okay, so that's what 脱. Now 颖. So what 颖? Now what is 颖? Now 颖 means head of the grain. Okay, tip, right? The point. So 颖, this character means head of the grain, like wheat or rice, right? So that referring to the very top. Okay, so where the grain part, is come out. So that part. Okay. Now 脱颖而出. So that means that referring to the grain is coming out with that part of the part of the plant that will grow the seeds. Okay, so 脱颖而出. So that's basically the literal meaning of that. But the actual meaning of this means that means a person's ability, a person's talent start to appear. Okay, so that's what this idiom means, called 脱颖而出. So it's usually referring to a person that appears to be normal and ordinary before then all of a sudden, and his special talent came out and get everybody noticed. Okay, so this is what this idiom means, 脱颖而出. Now third one, 敲诈勒索. Okay, so 敲 means knock, right? 敲 means knock. This 诈 means cheat. Okay, it means blackmail, means swindle, right? So basically use blackmail or that kind of thing to coerce people into something. Okay, it's called 诈敲诈. 敲 means knock. So basically you are forcefully to bullying other people. Okay, 敲诈. 勒索勒means 约束means like restrain, right? Restrain. Extort. Okay, blackmail. It's the same kind of meaning. Okay, 索 means ask, means search. Okay, means seek. Okay, means ask for. So 敲诈勒索 means you are asking for something, you are trying to getting something by what? By doing bad things, by forcefully, by cheating, those kind of bad things to get what you want. Okay, so this is called 敲诈勒索. Next one, 坚定不移坚定不移. That means 坚定. 坚 means hard, right? I mean firm, hard. 定 means firm, stable. So hard, firm, stable. And 不移移 means moving, right? So not moving, not budge my butt. Okay, so I'm just firmly standing here. Okay, I'm gonna do what I want to do. Okay, I'm not gonna give up. Okay, so this is called 坚定不移坚定不移. So that's all for these idioms. Okay, so now let's go through
填3个空格
practice.
见义勇为
So the way you practice is by completing those filling the blanks. Okay, so this is see the opportunity for righteousness and you bravely do it. So called 见义勇为. So this is 第8个见义勇为 Okay,
见义勇为
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 见第3义勇为
填3个空格
脱颖而出
no, this one is not. This is second one. 脱颖而出
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 填3个空格
坚定不移
坚定不移 OK 坚定不移第9个
坚定不移
坚定不移
填3个空格
OK
敲诈勒索
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 好棒！你掌握了
Okay.
今天新学的成语，请练习所有学过的成语。
So I just mastered the 4 idioms I just learned. Now I'm gonna reviewing the idioms I learned before. So this is like 全力以赴 Okay. 长治久安千方百计 So you notice that this is as long as I fill in the blank correctly within the time required, so it's only gonna ask me once. Okay, 名不虚传源源不断 Unless I write it, I got it wrong, it will not ask me again. 下落不明丰富多彩因地制宜第7个息息相关 So remember, this is the ones that that we learned yesterday. 供不应求 and don't. Okay, so I got through the ones that I need to review. The next one is learning a poem. Okay, so now this one, I'm gonna make it bigger so you can see it more clearly. Okay. So this one says, 经师得家书 经师得家书 This is a Ming Dynasty, a poem by Yuan Kai. Okay, 经师得家书 经师 What is 经师? Now, you can click. What is 京师? 京师 means 首都. Okay? What is 首都? 首都 is capital. Okay? As a country's capital called 首都. Okay? So this is 京师. 京师得家书. That means a person who is in the capital city and received a letter from his hometown, from his family. Okay? 京师得家书. So, let's study this poem. 江水三千里. So that means 江水三千里. That means that so his hometown is far away. Okay, have to cross the long river that is 3,000 miles long. Okay, so 三千里 is not really 三千里. 3,000 miles. It just means that very very far away. Okay, 家书15行. So 家书 he received the family letter from far away, but the letter is short. Okay, only have 15 lines of text. 家书15行. Okay, so this is not necessarily means exactly 15 lines, but it just means not long. Okay, 家书15行. 行行无别语. So every line of text, it says nothing but this. Okay, 无别语. Okay, 没有什么别的话语. Okay, did not say anything else. Okay, only one main thing. What is that? 只道找还乡. Only says 只道 only says come home as soon as possible. Okay, 直到找还乡. Okay, 还乡 还 is return. 乡 means hometown. Okay, hometown. So this is referring to the person who's in the capital city, probably who is an official. He has an official duty in the capital city, right? And so his family member far away is missing him, wanting him to come back home as soon as possible. Okay, so this is what this poem says. Now, after we learned, we're gonna go through
填三个空格，江水3000里。
practice as using fill in the blank. Looks like this thing. Hold on. I think sometimes this thing. Let me do some adjustment, okay? Because I find out that you guys probably cannot see the whole thing very clearly, right? Is that right? How do you? So weird. Okay, anyway, I'm not gonna mess up. I need to ask Elaine how this thing's set up. Okay, anyway, so I'm gonna come back, so I'm not gonna waste time. Okay, I think you can see now on the screen. So let's go through. 江 I think it's 江水3000里，
直到早还乡。
直到早还乡。So this one you can see it will
江水3000里。
It will read out for you, okay? To remind you, 江水3000里。
直到早还乡。
直到早还乡。So I recommend you when you do this, you want to
家书
say it
15
loud
行
too, okay?
行行
So
无
that
别
help you
语。
to remember. 行行无别语。
家书15行。
家书15
直到早还乡。
直到早还乡。So it's not in this line. So this one is the fourth one.
行行无别语。
行行无别语。
直到早还乡。
直到早还乡。
江水3000里。
江水
家书15
3000里。
行。
家书15行。
行行无别语。
行行无别语。
家书15行。
家书。
直到早还乡。
直到早还乡。
江水3000里。
江水3000里。
行行无别语。
行行无别语。
填5个空格。
Now, ask me to fill 5 blanks. But this time, it will not read out for me. So because I supposed to remember. 3000里。家书15行。直到早还乡。Okay, 行行无that's the wrong one. 行行无别语。直到早还乡。江水3000里。家书15行。行行无别语。直到早还乡。江水3000里。家书15行。行行无别语。直到
填7个空格。
江水3000里。家书15行。行行无别语。直到早还乡。江水3000里。家书15行。行行无别语。直到早还乡。江水3000里。家书15行。行行无 Oops, not this 无 It's this one. 无别语。直到早还乡。So I mastered. Okay, so of course you're gonna go through this many more times than I do, okay, because you're learning, right? And so next one is reviewing the past one, learner one. So it's gonna review 2 of them, okay? So as long as you're feeling first time correctly, it will not bother to ask you many times. 白日依山尽。第7。依山尽。黄河入海流。欲穷千里目，更上一层楼。
填7个空格。
Okay? So 欲观道路远。金陵信史书。This is that we learned yesterday. 信史so that one, the 5th one. 信史书，读下千行泪，开军万里书。Okay. So I forgot the first sentence. Okay, so I'm gonna
玉关道路远。
Okay, so I need him to give me a hint. So 玉关道路远，金陵信史书。So this one is the fourth one. 读下千行泪，开经万里书。OK， 金陵信史书，读下千行泪，开军万里书。Okay, so I got. So next one, I'm gonna learn the Chinese classics. So let's go there. Okay, so this one is talk about some about people relationships and matters. Okay, and so first one it says 人远则难随. Okay, 事总则难了. This one does not have content. I don't know why. So 人远则难随. That means if people that lived far away, okay, because of distance, and the relationship become more distanced, and then it's difficult to recover. Okay, difficult to recover. And 事总则难了。总这里的总呢means you matters and things that accumulated too much. Okay, so you got too much things to do, and if that situation happens, and then 难了, that means you cannot do them well. You cannot solve problems well. Okay, so basically this is telling you a principle. That means if you want to maintain people relationship, that means you have to keep people distance short. So that means you have to communicate with them often. All right, and then 事总则难了. That means you have to prioritize, maintain your daily routines, and so that you don't accumulate all those important things piled up, and then in the end you cannot solve, deal with them effectively. Okay, so 人远则难随，事总则难了. Okay, so next one. 同声相应，同气相求. Okay, 同声相应，同气相求. So this one is also talk about a principle in people relationships. Okay, 同声相应. So this means that he's describing a musical phenomenon. So basically, 同声相应 means that harmonious sound together. You will create harmony. So that's what it means. 同声相应. 同气相求. So that means this is talk about 气味, talk about scent, talk about smell. Okay, so a compatible smell, and if you mix them together, it makes a wonderful scent. Okay, it's give you pleasure. That's make you feel good. Okay, so that's going to 同气相求. So this is referring to that people has the same interest, have the same psychological or emotional proposition, emotional characteristics, and with the same value proposition, with the same opinion. So this kind of people get together. They can so they can resonate with each other well and better, and they will have form a better relationship. Okay, so this is describing that. Okay, all right, and so now with this, what you need to remember is that, of course, if things are opposite, that means you're gonna have great difficulty to form or maintain good relationship with those people. Okay, so once you learned, we're gonna
填3个空格，是总则难了。
OK， 是总则难了。OK，
人远则难随。
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 难随。That's the 9th。
是总则难了。
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 填5个空格。
人远则难随。是总则难了。人远则难随。是总则难了。
填7个空格。
人远则难随。是总则难了。So now, why it's repeated doing this is because you need enough repetition to remember. Okay, so that's all it is.
填3个空格，同声相应。
同声相应。
同气相求。
同气相求。
同声相应。
同声相应。
同气相求。
同气。
同气相求。
同气相求。
填5个空格。
同声相应。同气相求。got it wrong. 同声相应。同气相求。It's the 5th one.
填7个空格。
Okay, so 同声相应。同气相求。OK， 同声相应。同气相求。噔。Okay. So this one is the first one we run. So that means 人远 right 则难随。是总则难了。Okay, so we mastered what you need to learn today. So now we're gonna review
填7个空格。
ones we learned before. So this one we learned yesterday. So this means this is 应是应非。Okay, 应是应非。应是应非。应非应是。Okay.
填7个空格。
人的想法不同，就好比各自的面孔。So that means 人各不相同。各如其面。叫什么？人心不同。I think so. 人心不同，各如其面。I think that's how it goes.
填7个空格。
Yeah, see, I got it right. So 作战时退了50步的人，讥笑后退了100步的人。So that means 以right 以第7个以50步。No, not this 步。以50步。不对。以50步笑100步。
填7个空格。
OK， 寒来暑往，对吧？哎 ，so 寒第4个，寒来暑第4个，往秋收冬藏。Yay! So I got review all the Chinese classics. So at this point, I finished all the study material for me today. Okay? So you basically need to my recommendation. So my recommendation is you adjust to reduce the characters every day learned, okay, and go over here to set up the reading comprehension part, okay, to study common idioms, poems, and the Chinese classics, okay. So you click through them, like for English, 诗词, right? You can say I'm gonna learn one poem every single day. I'm gonna review 4 of them every single day. All right. So classics, you can say like I'm gonna learn 2 of them every day and review 4 of them, or whatever you want to set up. Okay. You set those up and then keep up your study. And so this way, you're gonna improve your Chinese very fast. Okay. So before long, you will be able to read Chinese text and can go on to internet to find the Chinese material and enjoy yourself. And also you can, through WeChat, you can communicate with your peers and with friends in China. All right. So that's all for today. Thank you very much.